What it is, what it do, cyber world, it is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. We are on the heels of 500,000 streams worldwide. Very, very thankful for that, and wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you for that. Today we are joined by the CEO of Kim Ford Media, the beautiful Kim Ford.
Oh, wow. That's a great intro. I'm doing that every day.
Ooh, fabulosity. You know, we recognize queens that are also doing things well within their realm and then beyond. So we celebrate you today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Awesome. All right, Kim. So let our audience know, where are you from? Where do you represent?
Oh, I represent the food. I'm from Louisiana, Grambling, Louisiana, to be exact. It's a northern town, mainly known for Grambling State University, HBCU. Okay. But it's northern Louisiana, about 3 or 4 hours from Dallas, Texas.
Now, as a kid, Kim, did you have any desire for the industry?
Oh, no, not at all. I knew I wanted to do something big, and being from a small town, I really didn't like living in a small town. I just knew I didn't belong there. I could not wait. I remember being in maybe 4th grade, riding the school bus, looking at all the trees and the dirt and the grass. I said, yeah, this ain't it. I can't wait till I get grown, per se, and move to a big city. So to do what at that point, I couldn't tell you exactly what I had in mind, but I just knew I had really big, dreams and goals. So absolutely, my degree is in psychology. Even in college, I had no clue that I would end up doing anything in media. So
wow.
No, at that point, I had no clue.
Okay. So let's fast forward some. What was your gateway to the world of media?
I wanted to create something positive and inspirational because I didn't see enough of that from my age demographic at the time, between 18 and 39. And this was back in probably around 2007 or so.
Right.
And so I launched it. I wanted to see something that covered faith, culture, and media, and pretty much anything that even tapped on anything faith-wise or positive or inspirational. It was for an older demographic, maybe 50 and over, which just... They tried it, but it just still didn't speak to me because, they wasn't covering things that I was interested in. Right. And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to create something myself. I'm going to figure out a website that was before social media, that was before WordPress, way before anything that makes it easy right now to get a site up and running in a day, in a couple hours, actually. So I just created it myself. I knew some friends having events around the city. I wrote some content myself. Finally figured out how to get my website up, because back then I was not going to pay a web designer a couple $1,000s to get a website up on something I'm trying out, you know. Excuse me. So I figured it out, and the first major event that I got credentials to cover was the BET Hip Hop Awards in 2007.
Up until that point, what was the biggest challenge for you to overcome?
Definitely it was a huge learning curve because, like I said, my degree is in psychology. And even with a psychology degree, I still was not clear what I was going to do with my psychology degree. Yeah. But once I got clear that I really wanted to, once I rededicated my life to Christ, let me put it that way, and I got a real clear understanding of who I was, where I was going, what fit my mission and what did not. I just knew, so many people in my age demographic was impacted by what they see on TV, by what they hear in music, that influences them like immediately. So I said, I need to be in that wave of influence. Gotcha, I need to be there because I have something to say. I have genuine, pure, inspirational motives. And I need to get there because I know that's what has the biggest and most powerful impact. So at that point, that's when I said, yeah, I'm going to launch, a media company, starting with an online magazine, which is JubileeMag.com. So right now I'm in my 10th year of doing it. So the biggest challenge I had again was that learning curve of figuring out, how do you launch a magazine? Do I need to get it printed? And of course, like I said, that was before social media. Everything was word of mouth. That's when print was really popping, and you really had to pay almost $50,000 just to get a lot of things printed. It was very, antiquated back then. So at that time, back in 2007, that was my largest challenge, the learning curve to make it work.
All right. Well, congratulations, Kim. 10 years in the biz, 10 years with any brand. I know some of the struggle that comes with it. And you, I would say, are one person that has made it seem very easy, even though I know it wasn't easy.
No, ma'am.
but you've certainly done so in a very beautiful fashion, with elegance and poise. And you inspire a generation that is upcoming, and they're watching everything that everyone's doing, and you're one of the key factors that people have been getting at me. You need to talk to Kim. You need to talk to Kim. All right, so I'm talking to Kim. Yes.
Oh, wow.
I've had.
You just never know.
You never know who's watching.
Sometimes you just have your nose down, working, getting it done, and you just don't really realize.
You never know.
So thank you for saying that.
No problem. All right, you guys, we're going to take a brief break, and I will be right back with some more Kim Ford. Isn't it crazy how much we pay for new brand name clothes? Over 14 million tons of textiles are wasted each year. Shopping secondhand Swap.com helps prevent textile waste from polluting the environment. Swap.com is the world's largest online consignment and thrift store. With Swap.com, you can save up to 90% off retail price for your favorite brands like Lululemon, Carter's, Nike, J.Crew, and Gap. Between 6,000 to 10,000 new items are added daily. If something doesn't fit, enjoy hassle-free returns within 30 days, no questions asked. So what are you waiting for? Shop swap.com and use promo code ASHSAID40 for your 40% off today. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. We appreciate you guys. I am chilling out here with Miss CEO Extraordinaire, the beautiful Kim Ford. And we are talking.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we're talking everything Kim Ford, and for her to build this brand from nothing and having really no real experience in the field, and to build this brand from scratch, brick by brick. And to watch it flourish as it's done so beautifully, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing and inspiring. And wow. Kim, with over a decade in the business, what would you say is your proudest moment?
Wow. I would say the proudest moments is that, I guess, that aha moment, what Oprah would call it, is that moment when you realized, when you heard the voice of what God say do, and then you look up and you turn around and realize you're there where He said you would be. I would think that would be a proud moment, because I've had so many of those moments. Yeah. I would have a moment to where I received an invite. I covered a red carpet for Tyler Perry. This is back when he had his the name escapes me right now, but the one with Kim Kardashian was in it. But an invitation to his home came with that, a media invitation for all of the press that attended. And I'm walking into his home, like, once again, knowing his story, knowing where he came from, which was, a horrible upbringing, childhood, to looking at where God has brought him now, just by being obedient each step, just taking each step, and looking at his home, and home is an understatement, looking at his estate, put it that way. Literally, I remember walking up the steps, and it was a lot of steps to get up to the front door, but walking up all of those steps so slowly, just taking in each moment, just thanking God every moment when I was unsure or didn't feel adequate enough, because I don't have a degree in this and other people seem more qualified. And how did I end up here? Just really ignoring all of those doubtful voices and really realizing, but there's something even deeper in me telling me to keep going. So I have to keep listening to that voice. Yeah. And so realizing each time that happened, that was one of the biggest moments to just keep going despite the doubts. I would say over the course of 10 years, that has happened numerous times. And I would look up and be like, wow, I'm sitting here interviewing Sanaa Lathan. Wow, I'm sitting here talking to Kevin Costner. Wow, I'm sitting here with representatives from Warner Brothers, Sony Pictures, all off of an idea of, I think I want to make a difference in positive, inspirational media. So to me, that has been the biggest point for me thus far.
Amazing. Now, with this journey that you've been on and that you've been building on, and all the experiences that you've had, and they would not be there without, of course, the mistakes and the things that we have to figure out as we go along the way. What advice would you offer to the next generation of media journalists?
Wow, I would say figure out what your voice is and stay true to it. Meaning, if you want to do something independent, I'm considered indie, just like any other independent artist that does not have a label. I'm indie, which means I have to do everything myself. I put, which also there's a reward on that other side too, meaning you call all the shots.
Yep.
There's no one to tell you what you can and cannot cover, what you can and cannot say, what you can and cannot, where you can and cannot go. On the flip side, if you prefer to go the corporate route, maybe you want to be on, a CNN or, more of a corporate structure, that's fine. But either way, I would say know what your values are, know what your voice is, know what you believe, know who you are before you even step foot on anybody's job, set, red carpet, interview, book, write, whatever it is you want to do in media or journalism. Be clear on what that is. And even if you're not, make sure you're taking steps to figure that out. Because on your journey, on your way there, there's going to be obstacles, people, places, and things that's going to try to make you sway or tell you what your purpose is if you don't know what it is. There's going to be, opportunities that come, and you're going to have to be strong in your morals to say, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cover this story to say I did this with him, especially for women. And I have a passion for women, but helping women. But know what your values are, know who you are, and know what kind of story you want to tell. That way, it'll make it easier for you to say no when pitches may come your way for stories. And it'll make yeses even easier too. And even when it's time for sponsors or advertisers, you'll know what would be a good fit for you that fits your vision, because it's up to you to keep your vision, your resume, your lane exactly how you feel comfortable and confident in it. So I would say definitely figure out your voice and know exactly who you are and why you're doing what you're doing.
I love it. Kim Ford, you guys, I applaud you, my sister. I definitely celebrate everything that you're doing and the things that you continue to do. Let our audience know how they can keep up with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my website is IamKimFord.com, like Tom Ford, but it's Kim Ford. I am Kim Ford. I always say that so people can't remember it. And of course, all of my social media, that's Branded 101. I keep everything the same thing. I am Kim Ford. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and everything else I'll start after this will be I am Kim Ford. I'm mostly more so on Instagram, Insta stories. I love it. And of course, if you want a consultation, you can always schedule a consultation on my website. I offer courses on how to start your own magazine if you want to do that. I even teach this course at Georgia State to their staff. But because I know there is no blueprint, there was no blueprint for me. So I just package it up, taught what I know so that people can hit the ground running and go ahead and get their message out there. But you can go ahead and go to I Am Kim Ford, and please join my newsletter so that you can stay in the loop. And also that's on I Am Kim Ford as well. So you'll get all of that there.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much, Kim. I know you got a full schedule, sister. Go ahead and get back to it. Get back to that work.
Yes.
But we definitely...
Thank you so much for having me. It was such an honor.
Not a problem. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for downloading the show. We appreciate and support each and every one of you guys. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, it's cool, it's fun, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.